Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Richard Lewis Brown. Today is April 20th, 2025. To everyone today, have a great morning, have a great blessed day today. For those of you, some of you will celebrate in various ways. To others, you will continue to be with your families on today, April 20th, 2025. My name is Richard Lewis Brown. And today's video will be short and quick, and it's about the R word. The R stands for reinstatement. The R stands for respect in the workplace. The R stands for remembrance. I will be reinstated as your local 1000 president. Let me say this for you again. Today is April 20th, 2025. I, Richard Lewis Brown, will be reinstated as your local 1000 president. I, Richard Lewis Brown, will be reinstated as your local 1000 president. I, Richard Lewis Brown, will be reinstated as your local 1000 president. I said it 3 times for you. Now let me say this for you. With that reinstatement, you will get a 21% pay increase. You will get, with my reinstatement, a 21% pay increase, along with GO pay and COLA, along with permanent telework, along with a verified, dated, and signed contract negotiated by me, Richard Lewis Brown. I'm telling you this on April 20th, 2025. I'm telling you this 3 times. I will get you a 21% pay increase across the board for everyone equally, along with GO pay and COLA, along with permanent telework, okay, along with respect in the workplace. And this will come in a verified, dated, and signed contract. Let me say it for you again, a 3rd time. I, Richard Lewis Brown, will be reinstated, and with that reinstatement, you will get respect in the workplace. And that means a 21% pay increase, along with COLA and GeoPay, along with permanent telework, along with respect in the workplace. And this will come in a contract that's dated, a verified, dated, and signed contract by me, Richard Lewis Brown. So I want you to remember this. Let me say it for you again. I want you to remember this. I want you to remember this on April 20th, 2025. I told you this on Sunday. I will be reinstated. I'm going to get you respect in the workplace. And some people feel like there's not a chance that I can win this battle in court. That's not true. Because when justice and righteousness is on your side, you will win. You must keep the faith and don't stop believing. Some people say, well, Richard, will you be like a phoenix? Will you rise from the ashes? If that's the language you choose to identify with as a bird, a mystical bird called the phoenix rising from the ashes, if that's what it takes for you to believe, then you should believe that I'm your phoenix. If some of you believe that I have a special righteous destiny to help you, you should believe that. And to anyone else, no matter what your belief is, I want you to always know the truth. They can try to come and duplicate, replicate. They'll try to transform the truth to make you believe that I'm not your president and I'm not here to help you. Let me tell you something. That's not true. I have a special destiny, and I'm going to keep saying this over and over and over again. On April 20th, 2025, I'm going to tell you 3 times. I, Richard Lewis Brown, I am your local 1000 president. I am Richard Lewis Brown, your local 1000 president. I am Richard Lewis Brown, your local 1000 president. I will be reinstated. You say, well, how can you beat all these sets of lawyers? Because I have divine faith, supreme faith. Do sometimes I, lose faith? Sometimes. I'm human. But I have divine faith. I will be reinstated. And I'm not giving up. And I asked you a long time ago to not give up. I will get you respect in the workplace. I'm going to get you a larger 21% pay increase. It's going to be bigger than that. And to everyone who's doubting my ability about how to help you and your family, let them continue to doubt. Nothing comes easy. Anything of a great reward takes effort. It takes time. It takes planning. And it takes a deep set belief. A lot of people think that, logically, if they can't see it, they can't believe it. My faith is not based on logic. My faith is not based on logic. My faith is based on something that I'm hoping for, a substance of something I can't really touch, but I feel it. And there's no evidence that this can happen, but I still have faith. So I'm going against human reason. I'm going against human logic. I'm telling you, I have divine faith that I'll be reinstated to help you, because I'm not coming to hurt you or deceive you or manipulate you or betray you, bamboozle you, tell you things that are not true. I am telling you sincerely, I am here to help you. And I'm asking you to not give up. Don't lose the faith. And so the reinstatement of respect, and I want you to remember that on April 20th, 2025. You see, I have my orange and blue on. I'm staying consistent. Those are the colors that we will have when we create a new culture for Local 1000. Listen to how I say this. Those are the colors, orange and blue, that we will have when we create a new culture for this union. We will have orange and blue, orange from the sky for the sun, and blue in the sky, because my faith is in the sky. It's in the sky, my faith. And that's why I'm not going to stop believing. And I'm asking you to keep the faith. I will be reinstated. You will get your respect and your money and dignity in the workplace that's not controlled by Kyle HR, step 3. And I'm asking you to remember this, because I'm telling you today, April 20th, Sunday of 2025. So no matter how you spend today, no matter how you spend it with your family, no matter what you do today, I want you to remember that on April 20th, 2025, Richard Lewis Brown, your duly elected Local 1000 president, he will be reinstated. I cannot tell you the exact time of their reinstatement. I will be reinstated. I cannot tell you exactly how fast, when I'm reinstated, I'll get you that contract of a 21% pay increase for GOP and COLA, which many of you believe it's impossible. But my belief tells me that I can do things as long as I keep believing. And I'm going against human reason. I'm going against human logic. I'm going against human philosophy. I will be reinstated. You will get the money and the respect in the workplace. And we will create a new culture. We will basically have to create we will have to create a labor union, because we don't have a labor union right now. We have a political organization that parades itself around acting like they're helping you when really they've got you acting like public servants, but they're treating you like slaves. That's what they're doing to you. And they've lied to you and told you that they had to remove me from office to help you. They haven't helped you at all. They've kept the status quo going. And you sit and you go to work and you wonder, why are you doing these things? Because you're trying to take care of yourself and take care of your family. And that's why I'm here, to help you do those things, but to substantially help, not to help you live day to day. I'm not trying to get you a living wage so you can live for today and then try to figure out how you're going to live for tomorrow. No, my love for you is substantial. I love you probably more than you love yourself and your family. I'm here to get you a substantial wage increase with substantial respect in the workplace for a period of time. I want you to remember when I say this on April 20th, 2025, when I negotiate this new contract, there will be no job loss. And all these jobs that have been outsourced for private firms to do, when we sign a contract, there will be no outsourcing. Those jobs will be protected for the length of that contract. Your pay increase will be protected for the length of that contract. We'll have written in the contract, no furlough language, no PLP, no offsetting deductions. at all, and we will stop the OPEB, pre-funding our retiree health care. We're not going to pre-fund that. We're a union, or we should be a labor union. They're going to pre-fund that. They're not going to give you a certain pay increase and then take it right back with an offsetting deduction called OPEB. Okay? That's how that works. You will obtain a substantial pay increase under my leadership, Richard Lewis Brown. I will be reinstated. You'll get this respect financially and dignity in the workplace. And I want you to remember this. And like I said, if for some of you feel like I'm this mystical bird called the Phoenix, if that's what it takes, if that's your belief system, for some of you believe that I have a special purpose, a divine purpose, and therefore I have the utmost faith, but I'm human, just like you. I make mistakes, just like you. I'm telling you this today, on April 20th, 2025. Orange and blue. I'm speaking to the sky, and I'm confirming, I'm manifesting, I'm declaring, I will be reinstated, I will be reinstated, I will be reinstated, and I will get you a substantial pay increase with GeoPay and COLA, permanent telework. You say, well, can you get permanent telework for everyone? If they cannot guarantee permanent telework, they're going to justify it. If you work at the prisons, sure, that's going to be tough getting you permanent telework. But for many other people, it's going to be quite easy. This economy of the state of California, the fourth largest on earth, never lost a step when people work from home. But yet they're trying to convince you now that you have to return back to work. No, that's a lie. And when I'm reinstated, I'm going to prove to you that that was a lie. And I'm going to show you with my actions. But I've already come once when I was elected. And when they tried to make everyone get vaccinated, Richard Lewis Brown stopped that. I say Richard Lewis Brown because I didn't get no support from the board of directors of Local 1000 on that. Well, maybe, I'm sorry, maybe a couple people supported me on that. But 99% of that board was against me. That's the truth. They wanted everyone to be vaccinated. But I stood up against popular opinion. Sometimes you have to make a stand against popular opinion. Sometimes you just can't let people keep trying to transform the truth into something that they want to make up. That's not the truth that's going to last from yesterday until today, going into the future. I don't believe in situational truth. What was true yesterday should be true today, and it should be true tomorrow. That's foundational truth. And that's why my 10-point platform is foundational. And this is why I was saying we will have to create a whole new culture. We'll basically have to create a whole new union within Local 1000. And then you'll see what a labor union does versus a social justice organization that puts on publicity stunts to give you the feeling. That's not how I say the word. The feeling. Because once you feel, then you start to think. Some people think that the thinking comes first, then the feeling. Actually, feeling. Because feeling is with faith. And that's why I said this is not based on philosophy or on logic. But I want people to understand that on April 20th, 2025, I am declaring, I am manifesting, I am speaking with utmost confidence. Utmost confidence. Richard Lewis Brown, this is me, I will be reinstated as your Local 1000 president. And I think to finalize this video, the question comes down to, will you believe in the reinstatement? Will you believe in your own respect for a verified, dated, and signed contract negotiated by your president, Richard Lewis Brown? Will you believe in that? Will you remember today what I said to you? Will you remember? Will you keep the faith? Will you finally obtain faith? And faith is not easy to obtain. It's not easy to see. It's not easy to hold on to when things get really tough. Every person, including myself, sometimes we do lose faith. I'm saying to you, on April 20th, 2025. Do not forget this video. I will be reinstated. You will get respect with money, permanent telework, GeoPay, and COLA, a verified, gated, signed contract. And like what I said, for some of you, I will rise like that mystical bird called the phoenix. I will rise from the ashes. For some of you, you will say, well, Richard, haven't you faced enough persecution? Isn't it time for you to finally obtain victory in court? I would say yes. And I will keep my divine faith. My divine faith. Some people say squared by 3. I will keep the divine faith and I will not give up on you. All right. My name is Richard Lewis Brown. And today was really a repeat of a repeat of a repeat. I want to thank you for your time today. Richard Lewis Brown, your Local 1000 President, April 20th, 2025. Have a great day.